First, in the big news this morning, breaking news from Singapore. Deal done there, it seems. The leaders of the US and North Korea have signed off on what's billed as an historic document of understanding, and they pledged to meet again many, many more times. Now, a closer look at the text of this document reveals that Donald Trump committed to provide security guarantees to North Korea. Kim Jong-un pledged to work towards the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula. Here's what they had to say at the signing.
We have developed a very special bond. Let's not make any more threats to the United States. They will be met with fire and fury. And have madmen out there shooting rockets all over the place. We will have no choice but to totally destroy North Korea. Rocket Man, he is a sick puppy.
A frightened dog barks louder. I will surely and definitely tame the mentally deranged U.S. dotard with fire.
We're both very honored to sign the document. Thank you.
Today we had an historic meeting and decided to leave the past behind.
We're very proud of what took place today. It worked out for both of us far better than anybody even predicted. It's an honor to be with you.
Maupin next breaks down this historic agreement that was signed off by the two leaders.
A document that was signed by the leader of the United States and the leader of North Korea contains 4 points of agreement. The first point is to establish relations between the USA and the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. The second point is to build a stable and lasting peace regime on the Korean Peninsula. The third point is reaffirming the agreement between North and South Korea for the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula. And the fourth point is to return the bodies of MIA, missing in action, prisoners of war, and other folks who died during the Korean War. So those are the 4 points that were agreed upon. We've heard, some very, very positive words. We heard Donald Trump praise Kim Jong-un, say that he's very talented, say that he loves his country very much. We heard a lot of optimism come from Kim Jong-un. We heard Donald Trump even say that he'd be willing to invite Kim Jong-un to the White House. People were certainly nervous, not knowing what to expect in the lead up to today's Singapore summit. Quite a change, and all eyes are on Singapore. We're waiting for a press conference from Donald Trump to hear what he has to say about the meeting that went on. Everyone looks very positive. A lot of smiling went on when the two world leaders met.
Well, those talks were announced in March, but then in May, Kim voiced his anger over those military drills between South Korea and the US and threatened to call it all off. 9 days after that, Trump cancelled the meeting, full stop, accusing Kim of hostility. But the very next day, the White House and Pyongyang said things were back on track. Then, June the 1st saw Washington officially announce the summit would go ahead.